Albert Einstein once said, "The individual must not merely wait and criticize. He must defend the cause the best he can. The fate of the world will be such as the world deserves." Now, think this. It's Monday morning. You've just delivered a presentation you spent your entire weekend perfecting. You're feeling unstoppable until your boss says, "We need to talk." The next thing you know, you're sitting through a string of constructive feedback that feels more like a personal takedown. Sound familiar? If criticism in the workplace leaves you feeling frustrated, defensive, or even defeated, you're not alone. But here's the truth. Learning how to handle criticism effectively can transform your career, boost your mental health, and even fast-track you toward the wealthy lifestyle you dream about. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to turn criticism into one of your greatest strengths. Let's get started. Point 1. Reframe criticism as a gift. Let's start with the mindset shift. Criticism isn't here to break you, it's here to build you. Think of it like this. Criticism is a GPS. It shows you exactly where you need to go to improve. Let's say someone says, "Your report lacked detail." Instead of spiraling into thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," flip the script. Think, "This is my chance to sharpen my skills and wow them next time." When you reframe criticism as an opportunity instead of an attack, it stops being something to fear and becomes something to welcome. Quick question. Have you ever imagined telling a critic, "Oh, really? Let me see your work then"? We've all been there, but let's save the energy for something more productive, like step 2. Point 2. Pause, process, and respond with purpose. One of the biggest mistakes we make with criticism is reacting too quickly. You hear something you don't like, and boom, you're on the defense. But here's the golden rule. Pause. Take a deep breath. Count to 5 if you need to. This pause gives you time to process what's being said and respond in a way that's thoughtful, not emotional. Remember, every time you respond to criticism, you're not just addressing feedback, you're building your professional reputation. Do you want to be seen as eminent, composed, and growth-focused, or reactive and defensive? If pausing feels unnatural, imagine this. Someone criticizes you, and you freeze like a mannequin. Awkward? Sure, but that stillness can save your credibility. On to the next step. Point 3. Seek clarity and feedback. Here's the game changer. Don't just accept criticism. Engage with it. Ask questions like, "Can you give me a specific example?" Or, "What would improvement look like in your eyes?" This does 2 things. First, it shows that you're open to growth. Second, it forces the person giving the feedback to clarify their thoughts. Sometimes, you'll realize their criticism is less about you and more about a misunderstanding or their own expectations. And if you think their feedback is off base, ask yourself, is there still something I can take away from this? Even poorly delivered feedback can have a nugget of truth hidden inside. Point 4. Filter the noise. Not all criticism deserves your full attention. Some feedback is helpful, some not so much. Your job? Learn to filter the noise. If feedback is specific and actionable, use it to grow. If it's vague or overly harsh, let it roll off your back. Not every opinion about you is worth holding on to. Quick side note, ever see a duck shake off water? Be like the duck. Shake off what doesn't serve you and keep swimming toward your goals. Point 5. Use criticism as fuel. Here is the most empowering part. Criticism isn't just something you survive, it's something you use. Every piece of feedback is an opportunity to refine your skills, strengthen your mindset, and position yourself for success. Think about the most successful people in the world. Do you think they got to the top by avoiding criticism? Absolutely not. They embraced it, learned from it, and used it to fuel their rise. So the next time you receive feedback, ask yourself, how can I turn this into my advantage? That mindset will set you apart from the crowd. Here's the truth. Handling criticism isn't about being perfect. It's about being unstoppable. It's about showing yourself and others that you're willing to grow, adapt, and improve, no matter what comes your way. So let me ask you, what's one piece of criticism you've received vacantly? Are you going to let it hold you back, or will you use it to propel yourself forward? And if you're wondering how to handle criticism in the most high-pressure situations, we'll cover that in an upcoming video, so stay tuned. If this video gave you a fresh perspective, make sure to hit the like button. It lets us know we're on the right track. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more tips on building a wealthy, healthy, and unstoppable life.